is a get ready with me / spend the Sunday with me. So for the past couple of Sundays, I haven't been making any videos because I haven't been feeling very motivated. But my social media manager / my sister told me that I need to start making videos. How are you younger than me, but you trying to be the boss of me? That don't make sense. But I'm kind of glad she kind of put me in my place and told me to start making the videos because I actually had fun this Sunday making this video. As usual, I started with my skincare and now I'm going to get into my makeup. And this makeup look was kind of rushed because I actually was not supposed to go to church. Me and my husband were sharing some food on Friday and we both got a little stomach bug and we were both feeling so bad. But Sunday is our favorite day because it's technically our family day because my husband works from Monday to Saturday. So we pressed and tried to spend as much time as we could together. One thing I'm learning in marriage that it's very important that you spend time with each other. So sometimes when we go to the grocery store, we'll just consider that a date. Married people know what I'm talking about. If you're not married, you don't understand it. But when you get into that realm of ministry, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. So I just went ahead and got the whole house up this morning and made everybody ride with me. And I don't know why I'm saying ride with me because my husband definitely drove. Because if my husband is in that car, I'm not driving. See, it's a method to this. I grab the keys and then I run to the passenger side and I say, babe, I just wanted to crank up the car for you. My mom's trick is you take the baby or you take the child, you put the child in the car seat and then you just hop in the passenger seat. But you got to do all of this before they come outside. So when they come outside, they have no choice but to just get in the driver's side. But men, you should automatically know if your wife is riding with you, you need to go ahead and get in the driver's side. Just go ahead and submit. That was actually pretty quick when we doing my makeup. We getting close to the end. And I don't know, y'all, why my husband always looks in the camera. I don't understand it. And what y'all see was just literally a mild case of what he was doing all day. But yeah, he's definitely not used to a camera just sitting in front of his face, just watching him all day. So the colors this week were emerald green, black, and white. And I had this pretty dress that I wanted to wear. And I decided to pair the dress with like a burgundy belt. Usually in our household, we get dressed first. Then we get our son dressed because it's a lot easier for us to do it that way because my baby likes to get into everything and he will probably end up spilling stuff on his clothes before we even walk out the house. Y'all, look at my husband and my baby on the altar praying. They look so cute. He had to put him on the altar because he was walking around and distracting people during sound check. So he had to pray with them real quick, get him distracted. Positive reinforcement, guys, it works. So my dad got the opportunity to teach this morning and he taught about purpose and he asked the simple question of what does God say that your purpose is in the earth? Have you ever asked God what's your purpose in the earth? And so I challenged you guys this week to pray about it and ask God, what's your purpose in the earth? My little brother, he loves to play with Legos. And when he was younger, he would build stuff. And then he would come bring it to me. And I would say, what is this? And he would say it was a Zord. But the whole point and purpose was he knew what it was. And he knew what it was designed to do. And he knew the purpose of it. It's kind of like God. God knows the purpose of you because he knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. So why won't you ask the Creator what you're created to do? So when we got home, while our baby took a nap, me and my husband decided to watch a movie. And this movie was so bad, I could not sit still and watch the movie. Like, it made me just anxious for some reason. It was not captivating at all. I mean, the movie, if I could give it like a rating, it was probably like a -5 out of 5. It was not good. I'm not going to share the name of the movie because that's just mean. But the movie was not good. And of course it was on Tubi. So that should tell you everything that you need to know. But as you can see, I was just not really feeling it. Like, I was just like, let me just go ahead and get up and just cook something because I'm just not feeling this movie. Like, I was trying to get into it. So I decided while Major was still taking his nap, I would just go ahead and get up and cook. So I made salmon, rice pilaf, mango salsa, and broccoli. So after I washed the fish, I just patted the fish dry and then just went ahead and seasoned it with garlic powder, onion powder, lemon pepper, and salt. If I could go back and change anything, I wouldn't put the garlic powder and the onion powder on top of the fish because the mango salsa had garlic and green onions in it, so it kind of was a little bit overpowering for my taste. After I seasoned the fish, I got started on the rice. So I have some washed jasmine brown rice. Then I put 1.5 cups of bone broth inside of it. Then I added in rosemary, thyme, a bay leaf, and parsley. I actually got this recipe from someone at my church. He's a chef. His name is Chef Jay, and he can cook really, really good. And this tasted amazing. While the fish was cooking, I decided to get started on the mango salsa. I got this recipe from Pinterest. It included mangoes, jalapenos, cilantro, and green onions, and I added avocado. I was supposed to add red peppers in it, but I definitely forgot. But it was still good. And I didn't know this. I actually learned this yesterday. In order for a jalapeno to not be spicy, you have to de-seed it. The chef at the church. Y'all, my manager just walked in. And yes, when I say manager, I do mean my husband because he is trying to scope the scenery out. How many of y'all husbands do that? They come in the kitchen while you cooking and try to see what you cooking. You gotta see at the end product. You gotta wait. It's so funny. He was trying to be so slick. And then he looked right at the camera. See, I told y'all. And right here, I'm still just dicing everything up. To be honest, that took the longest during the process, was just cutting everything up. So I did the broccoli next, and I made the whole bag of broccoli. I just salted it, put pepper on it, and then added some olive oil, and then put it in the oven for 20 minutes. So I ended up rinsing and seasoning some beans because in my house we eat according to myplate.gov, and if you're not going to eat any meat, you're going to eat some type of protein. And my son, he doesn't like to eat meat, so I had to make some type of protein for him. We do eat according to the myplate.gov. The only thing that we don't really eat is dairy. Dairy does not agree with my stomach, nor does gluten. It does not agree with my stomach. Will I still eat it if the opportunity is open? If I'm willing to have a bad day, yes, I will. Y'all, my manager is back for quality control once again. He's just trying to see what's going on because he's just not understanding. what we about to eat. Now I'm just fixing our plates. I have this bad habit where I put the plates on the edge of the counter and my husband always come and push it back. But I told y'all this in the last video. I live by faith and definitely not by sight. So faith is what kept this plate on this counter. So after we ate, we watched the movie ATL. It was my second time watching it. I literally did not understand why Rashad was so mad at Nunu. Like, she just didn't want y'all in her business. And why was he so mad? Like, I don't have to tell you that. Actually, I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the simple fact that the brother was trying to encourage his little brother to not just be in the streets, but really just live an honest life and go to school. That's really the only thing I really liked about it, and just the fact that they was hanging out. But that whole thing about him getting mad at Nunu, I did not appreciate that at all. I don't understand it. I would never understand it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and like the video.